With Bitcoin breaking out to the upside, the entire cryptocurrency market is seeing strength and confidence return, Shiba Inu coin included. Now, if you guys go out, you can go to the KSX exchange if you want. You search for Shiba Inu coin here. You can see that Shiba Inu coin is looking in a very similar position to Bitcoin, sitting at about 1350 points per coin right now, on the verge of the next leg up. In fact, 531 trillion Shiba Inu coin could make way for a huge breakout. Now, we're going to be talking about that in this video, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, 531 trillion SHIB breakout is looming right now. What's Shiba Inu coin's next move? Now, I'll say this, right? I do believe Shiba Inu coin's next move could be a beautiful breakout to the upside. We could break this resistance at about 1,300, 1,400 points per coin, and SHIB could very quickly test 1,800 point per coin, 200-day moving average resistance. Now, that would be beautiful. But we're going to go in. We're going to see what these analysts have to say about 531 trillion SHIB. But I do want to say this, right? You guys have heard me say it a lot over the last couple of months. Diversification is extremely important, especially when dealing with all of the fear that has been taking place in the market for the last several months. Now, one of the tokens that I've been diversifying into is Solaxy token. Solaxy is a layer 2 blockchain. These guys have done a fantastic job in their ICO. In the next 20 hours, the price is going to rise. They've already raised $31.4, almost $31.5 million. One of the fastest growing ICOs of 2025. One of the fastest growing layer 2s of 2025. And to put it in perspective, Shiba Inu coin, right? They just launched their layer 3, whatever they got with Treat, right? And all of the, I don't know, the homographic or homomorphic or whatever it is, encryption and all of that. They only raised $12 million. And they sold Treat directly to venture capitalists. Think about that. They did not care to sell to the Shiba Inu coin community. They did not care to rally their community, but Solaxy token is selling directly to the community, and they have already raised $31.5 million. If you guys are interested in buying in to this layer 2 blockchain, you got a link down in the description. You can connect your best wallet. If you don't have best wallet, you got a link for that down there as well. After you connect, all you guys got to do is type in how much you want to buy, and those tokens are yours to claim on launch day. Current price, 0.1704 cents. And of course, that price is going to rise in the next 20 hours. So pay attention to that. But let's talk about what's happening with Shiba Inu coin here, because we have got a major move potentially happening. It says Shiba Inu coin eyes the next critical barrier breakout as the price surges 11%. The crypto market rebound rally has lately gained steam, with the perpetuals futures market seeing an even greater spike in open interest, indicating rising investor confidence. Now, Bitcoin led the crypto market surge, jumping from $88,000 to $94,000, but major cryptocurrencies such as Shiba Inu coin also saw significant gains of more than 11%. It says crypto derivatives were liquidated for $638 million in the last 24 hours, with bearish traders accounting for the vast majority. Shorts, or bets on lower prices, lost over $563 million amid a general unwinding of leverage bets. So anybody that was betting on the market falling, anybody that was expecting the market to decline, was obviously wrong, right? Because we had a massive surge in price in Bitcoin, Shiba Inu coin, and so on. So SHIB achieves a crucial breakout. After 3 days of trading in a tight range since April 19th, Shiba Inu coin's consolidation resolved to the upside in Tuesday's trading session, surpassing the 50-day simple moving average at 1,250 points per coin, which capped the price action since December of 2024. Now sitting at about 1,350. And there is some resistance here. You can see that it was support back in late February, early March. We tested it, we got rejected, and now we are testing that level again. When we tested it before, this area right in here was the 50-day moving average, and now we have crossed back up above this 50-day moving average. In fact, the 5-day and 10-day have both curled up. Now, you can go ahead and wait for the golden cross to take place, but it might be months before the 50-day moving average finally crosses above the 200-day. Shiba Inu coin might be trading at 3,000-4,000 points per coin by then. So take these signs early, figure out how you want to get in, figure out how you want to invest, and just know that accumulation is extremely important. Not as others are greedy, but as others are fearful. And we are moving and transitioning from that period of fear into greed. So Shiba Inu coin reached a high of 1380 points per coin on Tuesday. The surge continued in Wednesday's session, hitting intraday highs of 1390. There's a massive 531 trillion SHIB breakout anticipated next. As Shiba Inu coin price returns into the green, market analysts are watching closely as 531 trillion SHIBs hovered a crucial zone. A move above might unleash a massive price surge. Now, this does include the tokens that were burned. Please remember that, right? It's all of the Shiba Inu coin not in circulation, but all of the Shiba Inu coin ever created. According to end of the block data, a massive 537 trillion SHIB is being held between 1,400 and 1,900 points per coin at an average price of 1,600 points per coin by 145,000 addresses. If bulls break through this barrier, it could invalidate months of downward trading and reignite SHIB's bullish momentum towards new highs or fresh highs around 2,200 points per coin. Some people are going to say, that's too hard. We could never break through 500 trillion. We could never break through that level. Those people are going to sell as soon as it goes in the money. Guys, 400 and what? Like 480 or something trillion Shiba Inu coin are in the burn wallet? Of course we could break through that level. The vast majority of this is in the burn wallet. It is going to be a piece of cake to break through this level and watch Shiba Inu coin rise higher. There's going to be no selling pressure because you can't sell out of a burn wallet. And that is huge. So then it goes on to talk about Solana. We don't need to go into Solana in this video here. But if we look at Shiba Inu coin, we could see that it is rising in price over the last couple of weeks. If we look at the Fear and Greed Index, we can see that it is rising and now showing greed after the last couple of weeks, bottoming off that 15 or level of 15 extreme fear that we had just a couple of weeks ago. If you go in and look at the technical indicators, you could see that all of them are showing positive right now. All at a time. Check this out. The meme coin gains over the last 7 days have been phenomenal. Investors are ready to make money. Investors are ready to jump back in. If that is you, you've got the KSEX exchange down in the description below. This is an excellent centralized exchange. Extremely good for trading. If you guys want to trade SHIB on up to 75x leverage, you've got literally 0% futures fees. So pay attention to other, exchanges and the fees that they charge you. If you want to accumulate and you want to hold for the longer term, you've got a link for Best Wallet down there. If you hold through Best Wallet, or really any other wallet for that matter, you are holding directly on the blockchain, which means that the asset or the crypto is in your custody. It's one of the most important things that we can do as cryptocurrency holders. So I want to know what you guys think about it. I'm excited. I think these prices could rise, and they could rise quickly as we go to retest that 200-day moving average. Let me know what you think, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.